For your Rhetoric and Civic Life course, you will be creating a blog at sites.psu.edu using the WordPress platform at Penn State. WordPress is a blogging or site creation platform, and this video is going to go over how to create a site on WordPress. You should pay particular attention to instructions in your course about more details in your assignment. To begin, go to the top left and log in with your Penn State Access ID. One of the first steps that we're going to take is to take a look at how to edit your profile. So on the right you should see like a blank avatar, and you can click on that and it will take you to your profile on the WordPress platform. So if you click on the Profile tab, here's where you'll get a chance to edit some basic information about yourself, so you can put in your full name and a brief description about yourself. And you can also change your avatar or upload an image that will represent you across the blogging platform at Penn State. Once you've completed these simple steps, you are ready to create a site. So on the right you'll see a Create a Site button. You can click on that to get started. So on this page you will be entering some basic site information. You'll want to think about the URL and the site title for your blog. The URL, once you create it, it can't be changed, so you want to put some thought into it. I'm going to call mine my last name, RCL blog. Your site title you'll be able to change at any point after you've created your site, but you want to put something in to get started. I'm going to put in Mifid's Rhetoric and Civic Life blog. For privacy settings, you do want to keep this yes selected, and that's so that other people in the class and your instructor can find your blog when they go to search for it. And from there, you just click Create a Site. From here, you can click on this URL and you see what your site looks like that you've just created. On this page, you'll see the basic components of your blog. So you have your title up here, a banner image. Here's where your blog post will appear, and then here's a sample static page. Now we're going to take a look at the dashboard and learn about how you can edit all of these pieces. So if you click over on the top to Dashboard, that will bring you to the back end of your website. So there's a couple of areas that we're going to pay attention to here. The three things that we're going to do is look at how to add a post, how to add a page, and how to change your blog appearance. So if you click to Posts, you'll get the option up here to add new. So let's go ahead and put in a sample post so you can see what to do on this page. To write a post, you're just going to create a title, put in the body content, and use your rich text editor to do any formatting or styling that you'd like. There are two things to pay attention to here, categories and tags. So the categories would be like the broad types of posts that you'd be writing. In your class in particular, you might be writing, you might have a passion category, for example. Your tags in this course are really important because it's how your instructor and classmates are going to be able to find your blog posts. These tags typically tend to be more focused on the content of the post, but for our purposes we're going to use RCL 1213, passion, and then you may have specific instructions in your course about adding your instructor's last name and any other tags that are going to help everyone find your assignments. So once you've written a post and tagged it correctly, you can go ahead and publish. And your post disappears right on your blog homepage. Now, posts are different than pages because posts are where you're going to write your entries every week and that updates all the time. Pages are static content that doesn't change that much. Right now you have one sample page that's already published on your site. We can go ahead and edit this. You might make this something like an about page and write a brief description about who you are and what this site is about. So why you've created for the course, what you hope to accomplish, and so on. We can update that. And now when you go to your site, you'll see both your blog page and then also your about page. WordPress also lets you customize the look and feel of your site quite a bit. So if you go to Appearance, Themes, you'll see that this 2010 theme is the one that you have right now. That's the default. There's also a number of other themes to select if you want to change the look of your site. 2011 is highly recommended, as is the Coraline theme and Cleaner. There are some that are just easier or more difficult to use, so it depends on your comfort level. But when you're on this page, you can click Customize and then go in and change the title of your blog and the tagline. You can also change the header image, so you can upload an image of your own or find one that's copyright free or Creative Commons, and so on. Now you'll see that my tagline has changed because I made that change here. So those are the main steps that you'll want to take to get started with your blog site. If you have other questions or you want to learn more, you can go back to sites.psu.edu and go to the support page. So from the main site, you can click Support, and there are a number of options here that give you more instruction for how to customize and develop your blog. If you have other questions, you can also go to sites.psu.edu/RCL support. On this page, you can post questions that you have about the blog assignment or any technical difficulties that you're having, and somebody will get back to you here.